Y'all remember being a young boy and being told that if girls are being mean to you, that must mean they like you. Y'all remember that one? I sure do. And I'll tell you what, that was a lie. Whoever came up with that idea that girls being mean to boys means they like you, we need to sit down and have a conversation, because if that was the case, boy, I should be swimming in them then. I should have all kinds of women on both my arms. But for some reason, you're only ever told that when you're a child. That sure doesn't apply now. Like, I swear, if anybody came to me as an adult and was just like, oh, she's mean to you? Dude, she's in love with you. You're not somebody I ever want to deal with. And honestly, I've never had that experience, because guess what? It's a load of BS. It was then and it is now. Young men have been lied to about the true nature of women. And honestly, even when they're kids, when they're mean to you, they actually just hate you. There is not a single girl from my childhood that was mean to me that I ever even ended up with or even wanted to be with to begin with. Like, truthfully, I think it was just like a coping mechanism, because honestly, I only ever heard this from other women like my mom or teachers or women on TV. No man is gonna truly tell you that, hey, she's being mean to you, she must love you. It ain't happening. Just not happening. What made me think about this was an experience that I had today at work. And it's not the first time I've had this type of experience with a female at work. This just is like all the time for me, apparently. So, story time. There's this girl at work who is a bartender, and she is somebody who I really don't interact with very often. And in the past, we were pretty much cordial with each other. We would say hi. She would say hi to me. I'd say hi back. But then all of a sudden, one day, out of the woodwork, she just cops an attitude with me. I go to the bar. I'm like, hey, I want some coffee. Right before I even ask her that I want the coffee, she's not at the bar for one. She's talking to the manager. I walk up to the bar and she looks over at me and she goes, oh, what do you want? What do you want? She knows exactly what I want. And so she thinks she's all cute and is like, I'm going to give him some attitude. So when she comes back down to the bar to make my drink, I tell her, yeah, you get back to work. You make my drink. She got all offended and I'm just like, hey, I'm just matching your energy. In my mind, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to have to just start completely ignoring this chick, because this isn't going to be the last time that she talks to me like this. Lo and behold, it wasn't. So today, virtually the same situation. I get to work. I'm like, yo, I need my work coffee for the day. I go to the bar and she's not even at the bar, of course, just like last time. She's never there. So I see another one of my female coworkers who actually happens to be a woman who is pleasant and nice and sweet. So I go over there, and I've never really used the coffee machine, so I wanna learn it. I wanna make my own freaking coffee. I'm tired of asking. So I go over and she's like, hey, like, what's up? Like, you looking to come over and make some coffee? I'm like, yeah, like I never really done it before. Like, I want to actually like figure it out, so I'm going to watch you do it. She's like, oh, okay, that's fine. So she does it and she explains the process. She's like, you put this here, you press the button, you turn it, and you put it over here, and then you get your little coffee shots. Boom, like you're ready. And I'm like, oh, damn, nice. Like, thank you. I appreciate that. Like, finally I know. I start making my coffee and here comes the other chick, the bartender who should be there. She goes, what are you doing behind my bar? And I just look at her and I'm like, I don't say anything. And homegirl was helping me. She's like, oh, like, like what? Wow, what is that? And I'm like, honestly, yo, she's just a bitch to me for absolutely no reason. So I just have to ignore her. She's like, oh, Wow, okay. So I continue making my stuff, whatever, and me and the other girl, who's not the bartender, we're chopping it up. And I forgot a step. So I go over and ask her, and I'm like, hey, what button was it to press again or whatever? Here comes the bitch ass bartender running her mouth talking about, don't touch any of the knobs. Don't touch anything. Like being hella condescending for no reason. Once again. And this display of disrespect and rudeness that women have and basically are allowed to get away with is just ridiculous. Every time I had to ignore her. I didn't even mention the first time when I walked down to the bar to get coffee and she sees me and just immediately is like, no. Bitch, I didn't even talk to you. Like, and this is what I'm talking about. These women, throughout my entire life, I swear to God, women have always been just completely rude to me. Before I say shit, I don't even talk to these women. I don't interact with them. I don't do anything. But for some reason, I must be so fucking ugly or something that women just are automatically disrespectful towards me. When I find one who is actually nice and pleasant, like the one who was already at the bar when I got there, it's like you're on a different planet. You're like, where did you come from? But seriously, when I look back on my life and my experiences with women, some of the worst life experiences I've ever had come from experiences with women. Whether it's my own family, whether it's strangers, whether it's in relationships, it just seems to be that women hate my guts for absolutely no reason. As a matter of fact, one of my worst bullies ever was like this little tiny Filipino chick when I was in like freshman year of high school. This girl had it out for me, again, for no reason. I had just gotten out of foster care. I moved back in with my dad. I'm all Christian and excited for God and excited for life, excited to be back home. And I go to this school and I'm just an excited person about life. They fucking hated me because of that. And especially this little ass girl hated my guts. And she would regularly get up in my face, start yelling at me, like literally physically pushing me. And then she had her own little goon squad of fucking dudes who would follow her around and essentially protect her while she bullied my ass. And there was nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. What am I going to do? Hit a chick? Tell on her? Nobody's going to believe 6'2" me that this little Filipino chick is bullying me. It just makes no sense. I don't do anything. And this is why that whole idea of, oh, she's mean to you, she likes you, that's a load of crap. That is so untrue. Stop telling boys that. Tell boys that if a girl is being mean to you, leave her alone. Go away from her. Do not try to entertain this crap. And this is what I've had to experience, is just nothing but women being completely cruel and evil to me simply for just existing. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not some incel like, people will tell you on the internet. I'm not some woman hater. Like, I don't hate women. None of that stuff. Honestly, I feel like dating and wanting women is like a cruel practical joke. I want to have a family and a marriage and procreate and have all this stuff, have a wonderful wife and have a wonderful lady. Like, I want these things, but at the same time, you expect me to breed with these psychopath, disrespectful, entitled, privileged women who have everything at their fingertips. They get away with being rude. They get away with being hateful. They get away with being racist, sexist, misandrist. Shit, they get away with murder. They get away with rape. They get away with everything. You mean to tell me that's who I get to have babies with and start a family with? Is these people who have more rights than me. And if they want to just ruin my life literally any second of the day, they can just make an allegation and it's just granted to them. If a chick wanted to go get a restraining order on me, she can just do it. She don't need proof. Hey, he's 6'2" and he's black. Oh, yep. Give her a lifelong restraining order. It's a very, very weird place to be in as a man when you love women, but for some reason they just hate you for no reason. This isn't the first person at work who's done this, and I've had to do the same thing where I ignored the other chick long enough to where she just left me alone. I just want to be left alone. I want to ask a simple question without some damn attitude for no reason. What do you want? That shit ain't cute. They think it's cute. Other guys might think it's cute. Oh, you're so silly. Fuck that. You're a bitch. So fellas, in 2026, if for some weird reason you still believe that a woman being rude and disrespectful towards you mean that she likes you, I think you might take time to reevaluate everything that you believe in, because as an adult, that's not true. She's probably just a hateful person, and it's honestly as simple as that.